Shalom, guys. Welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, because it's really that intense, I ask at the hand of the Most High God who will speak here. And so if you are being sincere with the Most High God, then He'll be sincere with you. He meets us just the same way as we want to show up. And so anyway, it gets pretty OMG sometimes on this platform, but it's always for upright purposes. The Messiah showing us what's around us and how to stay safe, because there really is a devil energy in this realm that wants to take you and I out, and people are blinded by that entity. He blinds the eyes of people so that they can't see. We had the blind card come out yesterday, and it's dangerous. The Most High teaches us all kinds of things that are going on around us, so that we understand how to judge correctly where it is for us to know judgment, and so that you and I are safe. Anyway, nobody wants to deal with demons and people that are infested with that energy, but they are out there, and people are dealing with that. And anyway, the Most High was speaking to me really heavy yesterday about territory, and how there are certain, I've always known this, but he was just bringing it to my remembrance. There are certain territories, spiritual territories, that are over land, countries, towns, cities, that are dominating over a dimension of land. And that's why it's important for groups of people to bind together, fast and pray, and break those spiritual nasty demonic holds over those lands, so that we can get breakthrough. The devil is very territorial, and so there's a lot of things won't even leave or stop without even fasting and praying, is what God says. Some people are just over and over going through cycle after cycle after cycle, and my God, I've done this and I've done that, but did you fast and pray? Because that right there will break something over your life for you to get a breakthrough. And so anyway, try that in a very sincere way by the Holy Spirit, and do whatever God tells you to do within whatever you're trying to break free from, and you will get salvation in that. The Most High says, if you belong to Him, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but He delivers us out of them all. All. How much is all? All of it. Any kind of tribulation that you and I go through, we have a for sure word over us, if you belong to the Most High God, that He's going to deliver you out of something. And so whatever that is, somebody dealing with some real demonic stuff, and I understand. If you belong to God, you're dealing with it, because the devil hates you. I mean, you're either a part of the problem and getting up in here with devil energies and doing crap on people's life, or you are fighting against that and taking ground, because we take ground in the fight. Jehovah is a God of war to shut it down. And so I don't know. Anyway, you need to hear that. Hey, if it's your birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Shabbat shalom if you are in rest, and all of that as well. And if you're dealing with death issues, I send you love and light. Some of us have been dealing with death issues for years, and God's fighting battles beyond this realm, and gonna win and give justice to people. It's a fact. God is going to deliver us. All right, let's get started. I have freedom of speech and I have rights. Nobody has the right to take my rights away or your rights away. And I choose to stand upright in the way of the Most High God and take His word, because His word is the entrance to light. And we can't see without the light. We don't want to be blind. Jehovah, come on in here and just begin to speak. I just thank you for this day. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I thank you for all the benefits that you daily load us with. We get up and we let you fight through us the way you tell us to. Give us the necks of our enemies. We are not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against things beyond this realm in a very high wicked place that's coming through people. Let the people understand we ain't each other's enemy. The devil is behind the scene. Craziness. That wicked strife destroys people. Jehovah, what are you going to bring out today? I just heard grow up. People need to grow up. You're stuck in a very low level energy. It's time to grow up. The Most High said he's fixing to put some people through boot camp. It's what I just heard him say. And those of you who've seen movies, and I don't know what it's like in real life, but what they show on the movies, how they get up in your face. And this channel's a lot like that, spiritually. And some people fixing to go through some boot camp with God. And anyway, hopefully people get through it. Because it's time to get up in warfare against wicked types of energy. The Tower. Okay, this is a destructive, oh my God, paradigm shift, knowledge, eyewitnesses, things like that with the Tower. Could be storming where you're at right now, or the spiritual storm is here, and God said he's going to put his arm out on some people. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Show me why this Tower is here. The letter A might be here. It's not the letter A, but it's spelled, the first letter of this letter in the Hebraic language is an A. I always just bring it out that way. But anyway, somebody sees something, knows something, understands something. It's showing me a tornado if you really look at it. There's a whirlwind over this tower, or over a home, or over buildings, or something like that. This is a destructive energy. This is a great big shakeup. If the tower is not built by God, if the foundation, God says if he don't build the foundation, in just a moment it will come down. If he don't watch the city on the watchtower, then you're watching the city, folks, in vain. And I'm talking to people over cities where all that demonic stuff that I was just talking about is very territorial, in different sections, in high wicked places that God tells us. There's a lot of things that go on collectively over cities because of demonic activity that is up high, like God was telling me yesterday and reminded me about. Okay, something brand spanking new is going on today, or something's just coming down in a really big freaking way on somebody here. Anyway, so there is knowledge and stuff. This is something's going to affect a large scope of an area. The star is also coming out. Big Aquarian energy was just showing. The Fool that I just seen is also Aquarian energy, along with the star and along with the Tower as well. Or Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Cancer could be here attached to something. And the Seven of Cups. Somebody's got choices to make today. And it's going to make or break something out here. Because if it's not in the truth, and if it's in some type of a deception of something, somebody's going to get a big fat tower on them. Or you are. Or somebody around you doing something and you're being upright. I don't know. There's secret travels out here. And and some type of IT energy came out real strong the other day, because it always is on my platform. Nighttime is here. This word in the pictograph language represents the watchtower, and the tower is here. So something really big on watchtowers and traveling, or something that is affecting large scopes of areas, or will. God said he's going to send a whirlwind and to do some destruction, because he's told me yesterday. If you didn't hear what I sat here with the Most High God, and he brought out a card that said, one of the cards said, pick a side, because Jehovah was judging. The next card said that Jehovah was judging a city. And then 3 locations came out of places. Mexico came out, France came out, and Kansas City came out directly. And then I got back on later and just did a reading, and India was there. So I don't care what your ethnicity is. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. Whoever's not, wicked people are being removed in those energies. He's going to bring it down hard on some people. And nobody's going to be able to stand up against what God's fixing to do in a judgment. That's a judgment card. That's a judgment card. There's knowledge about some stuff. And people know things and still staying secret about it, is what it's showing here. Somebody's got decisions to make, to have to get their self-control today, to do the right thing by knowledge. And if you choose correctly in the Seven of Cups, then you're going to bypass something really, 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 really horrific and get a victory. There is something being traded here, or somebody's been trying to manifest their ideas. If your ideas don't line up with the Most High God, the Most Holy One, that give you breath to breathe, and you're doing desolate things with you, with what He gave you, His breath, you're coming down. He ain't putting up with wicked nonsense no more, folks. People got pride because they're infested with demons. What's in the hidden space? Something's guided today. There is hope out here as well, but something's guided today. You got people want to be stupid. Let them be stupid. There's a warfare going on. Let them be stupid. Somebody's marriage is out here on the line, coming out, crossing on these decisions that jumped up on Seven of Cups. Trusting. Do you trust God? You're a fool if you don't think there's a God, because there is one. I know there is one. Somebody's kind of trying to lure somebody. You go ahead and try to allure somebody. It says to consider this carefully, which is the Seven of Cups card. You got, for some people, somebody's trying to do that sexually, because that sex nonsense comes out all the time, and somebody's got many, many suitors, and they're nasty. Anyway, there's admiration here coming out, crossing. There's lots of money that don't belong to people. It belongs to the people that it belongs to. They better get back into their hands and their control of their things. And the pathway. What pathway are you on? Because it came out like this. So the God gives us only two choices in this realm to either choose to live or die. There's only two paths in this dimension. Everything is so delusional here, because you don't see everything, okay? It's illusional, and we have to have the Holy Spirit to be able to navigate today where we're going with this chariot to get a victory. And the devil is all the time trying to tempt and allure through people who have no knowledge and have openings on the inside spiritually, and those demons over the territory where you and I live, whatever's more dominant in your area, is trying to infiltrate people so that you can be a host for them. If people tell people open their eyes, really understand what the crap's going on with people being stupid. It's demon stuff. And people have opened up over their territories as well, like occults and things like that. God said yesterday people were burning children in the fire for sacrifices. They've been doing it forever. It's being judged. That stuff is judged. There's only two paths. You either live or die. The path is life or death. God says, I tell you to choose life. He tells you the answer on the test, but he said, I'm not going to make you choose it. You want to think something looks, oh my God, then go ahead. You're only going to have fun with it for a season, then, because the moon also marks seasons for us. After that season's over, you die if you chose wrong. Because, man thinks in his heart, this is the right way. But he says, actually, it's death unto you. God's ways are not our ways. For us to go, I think God will do this. And you say, I think God would have me do something like that. That's dangerous. We have to know by his word what he would say for us to do. We're not moved by feelings. We're moved by the word of God. Anyway, there's a courtship that's out here, and somebody's married out here. And that's exactly what showed the other day. Somebody was looking at somebody married and trying to lure them in, and you are in the wrong and you're nasty. Or you're a married person, you're trying to lure some side piece in, you're nasty, you're in the wrong, and you're under an influence of a lust spirit. It's going to take your family to the pit of hell. If you already fell down in that, I would get on my face toward God and pray that he would help you and give you mercy, because he will, because he's in the business of saving you. You want to be some type of kook, spread rumors, because that rumor nonsense keeps coming out, you're a lost cause. What else you want to bring out here, Yehovah? Shattered. It's jumping on the tower. God's forewarning. Somebody's fixing, whoever built their home upon the sand, when the storms come and it rages, you're going to stand there with nothing at the end, shattered, if you did not do what's correct today, or didn't want to make something right when God said so. But those people who build their house up on the rock, when the storms come and the waves come, we still stand there on the rock. Somebody's being shattered out here. Crushed, brokenhearted, panic attack. We've seen that energy last night when I got up on and read. That ain't of God. That ain't of God. God don't want you to be shattered, folks. God don't want you to be shattered. There's a decision being made, okay, right here in all this courtship, and the word marriage is out here, and the Seven of Cups is a decision card in this union that also is showing. So it is confirming something about somebody's union with somebody. It's going to shatter somebody. It's going to shatter the wicked that's not right, or you are doing something that is right. You're just having to work through your soul area now because it's been shattered by something that wasn't supposed to be there. But you're going to keep your eyes on God, and you're going to make it through this thing, and you're going to have a testimony, right? Or are you going to go ahead and go to hell? That's up to you. There's a finality. There's differences out here. There's a divorce, there's a breakup, okay, and not looking back. Again, you're not going to look back to this. Those people are going to do the right thing and tell crazy people who don't want to agree and say, you're right, we're in something wrong, and we need to part ways and be grown up about something. If they aren't going to be grown up and you are, God's on your side, not theirs. They'll be shattered. Okay? Somebody's been bottled up, keeping things inside, not opening up. They're under a deception. Well, it's really sad. It's not good. Then I guess you'll be shattered if you're not going to do what's correct out here. Because everything's just like hanging in the balance. Somebody playing games out here with connections with bunches of people. Because somebody got many suitors with that Seven of Cups. A nuclear bomb. Okay, well, anyway, it's right here. It's going to go to that level, I guess. Because the warfare is out here. It's explosive. There's a bigamist, folks. Somebody's got more than one spouse out here today that I'm connecting with. The Most High's telling your stuff. Somebody got, so again, I guess there's going to be a warfare here with that. You better warfare the way God tells you to warfare in it. Maybe you already been warfaring and you already know this information, but something's over today and something shattering is with it. If that is a real nuclear bomb somewhere going off, then I guess something's up. That's prophecy, so we can redeem the time, but if you don't want to, I don't know. It's time to speak. Somebody's going to say something. Maybe somebody's going to say, look, I got another spouse somewhere. Or I've been cheating, or whatever that is, because there is union stuff all over the place. Anyway, if you're going to do what's right, may God be with you, but this is going to be explosive. You just need to trust. Somebody's hand's going to be forced in a matter. It's jumped over on the tower. This is explosive today, whatever this is. That's real explosive today, folks. Somebody getting fired today. Okay, well, I guess somebody's getting fired. It better be God telling you do something with that. If you're just doing something just because you're stupid, that thing will blow up on you. If somebody already did get fired, now they're out for some type of a revenge, and there's something going on in a work matter with people playing around with other people, then I guess somebody's going to get rid of the side piece at work. Good for you then. Whatever that means for you. But somebody's hand's being forced. It's coming from the heavens. It is coming from the heavens out here. Okay, well, really hope it's the right decision for you. What other kind of words you want to bring out here, Most High God? It says there's an underground organization that's going to be exposed. Okay, well, that's going to be explosive on some people because this thing's been a great big organization that has done a lot of things for some money that wasn't theirs. It's going to be explosive out here. Underground organization is being exposed. A Cancer is involved in something. Okay, well, that's what the moon is. If you are born under the sign of Cancer, if you're upright, you are. If you're not, then for other people, that they won't be. So either way, there's knowledge about some secrets out here around something going on. Somebody knows something. The axe came out. Somebody getting fired on something. Or again, there's just a finality of something going on. Or somebody's just quitting as well on something. As maybe somebody just leaving and saying, I quit too. So anyway, a contractor. Maybe a contractor's getting fired today. Obviously, whatever that is. It says, he that covers his sin shall not advance to be profitable, but whoso confesses and forsakes them shall have mercy. And somebody is making choices out here. If that is going to cause somebody to get fired, but you're doing the right thing, God will rebuild you. This tower's got to come down. Something's wrong out here. This tower has to come down. Somebody has built something wrong somewhere and has done something wrong. And somebody's hand is going to be forced in some type of a matter. There's something to do with relationships out here. Marriages and courtships involved in something that is going on with this. Teenagers are involved in something that's going on as well at the bottom of the deck. What else are you going to bring out here, Yehovah? We ask for wisdom, Yehovah, and counsel, because there is no counsel outside of you. People making wrong choices. There's France, and somebody's a mental case in France. I mean, somewhere, people are mental everywhere. So anyway, whatever that is, France is coming out. There is something on this tower. There's a con artist situation out here. There is. I've talked about before. Somebody's uncle is involved in something about car races or horse races. We have the Chariot out here to confirm something about a vehicle, and something with the nursing home is being called out as well. There will be a court trial situation on a matter. Well, we got a big list out here as well. We're gonna go to jail for something. Speak on, Yehovah. Make every crooked place straight. Hold on. Married. Okay, well, anyway, it is out here, and you just got to trust something. Somebody's going to find some truth today. There's knowledge out here that's been secretive. It's explosive. Okay, somebody's been avoiding the conversation. It's because something wrong somewhere. Somebody's cheating out here. Somebody's got more than one spouse out here. Somebody's a mental case. They're con artists. They're doing things for money. They're in an underground organized organization that they organize crimes. I mean, somebody's in some type of organized crime out here, and it's Judgment Day, I guess. We have the Urus. This is military stuff as well, because we have the nuclear bomb out here. This is also making some progress. And so that's great. Regardless if a tower's got to come down, that's progress. As shattering as something is going to be. This is bad karma coming to people who are in things that they don't deserve. Okay, or doing some stupid stuff out here. Okay. Anyway, I can't remember the other... I want to say this is a protection rune, I think. Anyway, there is progress going on. The UN, something about the UN, and somebody's friend. The letter E, the letter W, and the letter M is also out here. Or the U, or the N, and the T, and the A. What else? And the P is out here, and the Z came out. This is increase in promotion and stuff. And somebody's a con artist out here. People don't just do what they do for nothing. They do it for money. Because money's the God of this world. Okay? Anyway, God's our supply. This is about loyalty and stuff. Somebody apparently isn't loyal out here on something. Okay? Well, anyway, something being exposed in a really big way for collective groups of people. If somebody is your friend or is not your friend, then they are or they're not with this rune. Okay? But there is something about money and stuff with this. So this says horse races. This rune has a meaning of a horse. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Also, the car races came out, and the vehicle is here that way as well. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. If you got any connections with that, then something's up today with the great big tower. Okay, with an axe, and somebody either getting fired or quitting on something here as well. Okay, somebody's been avoiding the conversation, but it's time to speak, and the Most High is going to force. Somebody's going to force the matter out here. So it's great big stuff, great big shakeup. Okay, let us pray for people because there are teenagers involved in some stuff. Okay, this is amazing. Underneath this teenager card, the power plant is here, and I seen the word explosion in a totally different deck yesterday. And so that could have been past energy or something's up with an explosion somewhere. There's a power plant, or you just work with power plant energy. I don't know. Something huge is out here. So, but it's a tower today, folks. I send you love and light. Let us stay in peace. I really hope that you're getting on the right track if you're not. And if you don't want to, you want to keep going down a road that is full of hell, you will die at the end of it. This tower will take you down. And what a shame that your whole life just ended up being a flop because you just didn't want to do what was right with people or yourself, with God, more than anything. Anyway, but those of you who will, I pray with you, may you find the grace of God because God is merciful. He wants to save you. He wants to love on you. He wants to give you benefits in this life because he knows how crazy it is here. But we're being tested coming through this realm. And all of us are going to die. Why would you just go ahead and just let your life just die and then you go down to a pit where you're stuck there? It doesn't make any sense to me. But people want to, and so you can go ahead and do that if you want. It's your prerogative. But those of you who are going to find grace today, I stand with you, and I applaud you for doing it. May God be with you. I'll be back next video. Have a great day. Shalom.